And while I'm not a member of the clergy or a theologian, over the last 3 or 4 decades I have filled the pulpit of denominational and non-denominational churches many times. And I'm not sure that we're reading the same book, but you and I can have a respectful discussion about that at another point in time. You know, I've heard a lot of arguments about this. I watched a little bit of the floor debate last night in the House, and I watched some blogging and discussion about this on the internet. And many have argued that this bill is not same-sex marriage. The truth is, this bill sets up another type of marriage. And I've heard also in arguments that many have said that they've invoked the name of Martin Luther King to bolster their positions. But what I haven't heard said was something Dr. King's daughter, Bernice, said, who happens to be a minister. And she says, "I know deep down in my sanctified soul that he did not take a bullet for same-sex unions." That were her words, not mine. Another argument I heard mentioned several times was the perceived need to visit someone in the hospital. On April 15th, President Obama issued an executive order requiring hospitals that receive federal funds, which is about 99.9% of all hospitals, to extend visitation rights to the partners of gay men and lesbians and to respect patients' choices about who may make critical health care decisions for them. So if that is the intent of this bill, if that's what it's about, that issue has already been resolved. And finally, have you thought about or asked yourself how this would affect the children in Illinois? In Massachusetts, where they have same-sex marriage, all public school children from kindergarten up are taught that same-sex marriage is just the same as heterosexual marriage. Since same-sex marriage is the public policy of that state, parents are being told that their children must be taught homosexuality as well as heterosexuality as young as kindergarten. If civil unions, same-sex marriage becomes the official policy of Illinois, you can expect the same in our schools. The mothers and fathers of your districts will not be in support of this, and I urge a no vote. Thank you, Mr. President.